Hello and welcome to my world. My name is May and I've been a creator for over 6 years. Recently, I was just laid off from my job. It's been challenging and to be honest, I am terrified of what the future might look like. But I'm also kinda excited. I can get a fresh start and I thought, why not just document this journey that I'm on and see what happens. This is the third episode of my new YouTube series documenting the raw moments of life, the journey to finding myself. And I guess this episode is a part of that journey. It's been a rough couple of weeks and I really felt the need to get out of the city, so the timing couldn't have been better to celebrate my friend Whitney's birthday with a trip to... Okay, we have made it to the camp spot. Look at this place. It's so pretty here. It's like unreal. We have a river like right down here. We have like this camp spot and the camp spot right there. I'm so excited to shoot content here. It's like beautiful here. We drove in and I was like, oh my god, this is so pretty. Yeah, look at these mountains. Found the bathroom, the restroom, the showers. It's a really nice situation, kind of like Coachella but a bit nicer. And then now it's raining. The weather is kind of crazy. I don't think my camera light, but it's raining. It didn't take long until we heard thunder and saw lightning from the distance. Suddenly it was pouring rain and none of us were really prepared for this type of weather. Look at this. Megan has left me, but yeah, basically. Okay, I had to take cover. It's raining so much. I'm kind of scared. I feel we might need to sleep. No. Okay, I am excited that this is gonna be very cozy, but I just hope our... Oh my god, that's so much rain. Fortunately, we had already set up the tents and we had it easy up. We could all stay under together while waiting for the storm to pass. In a long lost dream, it's where I'll find you. With the wind blowing through your hair, brings me to my knees.
Because it didn't look like a white fish shark. It was literally him.
Now we're going to the hot springs. Thank you. Going to the hot springs. You can't really hear me because I am whispering, and I am whispering because, well, I'm the first person up. It's about 6 a.m. I couldn't sleep because 1, I don't sleep too well in places that are not my own bed, and 2, it was way too cold last night, but apparently Megan and I were the only ones who thought so. We goddamn slept with sweatpants, shirts, sweaters, thick socks, our comforter, and a blanket, and we were still cold. I also had to pee in the middle of the night when I was already freezing, so you can imagine that I did not have the best nights. Basically, what Megan and I have learned from camping at Coachella is that the days are hot as hell and the nights are cold as fuck. I guess we should have prepared better by now, but let's get back to...
I don't know what
Magnolia, I know they stole your heart when we were young.
Megan and I are no fishing experts, quite the opposite. Our friend Nate was kind enough to teach us the basics of how to fish, which turned out to be a nice breakfast. Just kidding, this was just recreational catch and release fishing, meaning after you catch the fish, you let them back in the water. Isn't that nice? After that, we had a nice breakfast and quickly realized how freaking hot it was outside. So we decided to get ready for the day and head to the next stop. To be honest, this was kind of just a pit stop, a place to check out while we were waiting for the main activity of this trip, the boat trip. But we didn't have reservations until a bit later and we were cooking in the sun. Little did we know that the heat of the sun was something we would deeply miss in a few moments. Until then, let's chill and enjoy the beauty of this place. I mean, look at this. Looks like our boat is about to be ready, so let's head over there and get to our boat. We were just at the lake, one of the many lakes here. This one was called Twin Lakes. It was so pretty, like the water was really clear, mountains in the background. And now we're heading to that lake, which is called Convict Lake. That's where we're gonna ride the boat. The story about the name Convict Lake.
There was a group of prisoners who had escaped, and that's where they had taken refuge.
Convict Lake. It's so pretty here. It's so good right now because it's cloudy, so it's not too hot. I was super stoked about this part of the trip. I love boats and pretty much anything to do with the water.
It's fun. I know it's cold. You got it. You got it. Yeah,
guys,
you're almost there, man.
Anchor?
Yeah, and then
just pull it so we get further back.
What do you need help? You need help. Up?
No,
okay.
up, just like pull it so it drags the boat further back.
About 1.5 hours into this experience, and you can guess what started happening. The storm was back. Suddenly, we were surrounded by thunder, lightning, and a pretty heavy storm. A part of us definitely wanted to stay on the boat. I mean, we just got here. There were other boats on the water, and we hadn't heard anything on the radio. That was until we realized, well, it was on mute. As soon as we turned the volume up, we heard them calling all the boats back into the dock, and at this point, the boat trip was pretty much over. However, we didn't let that stop us from having a good time. There was something about that trauma that bonded us all. It was an experience we will not forget anytime soon. It is crazy windy right now. Look at this. It's so windy. Kind of change. Some people, me included, went to shower. Then we're gonna head to a brewery that we already passed by. But yeah, a brewery pretty close by and eat some food. Oh god, it is windy. Yeah. Hopefully we can be inside because it is cold. Luckily, the storm had cleared up by the time we hit the brewery. We ate our first proper meal and decided to check out the night market. On the way back, we had the most gorgeous view of the full moon, but you know, you're never really able to show how big it is on camera. When we got back to camp, we decided to make a bonfire and make some s'mores and hot dogs. Growing up in Norway, I used to do this a lot, but I guess I stopped doing it when I became older. I miss doing this because it reminds me of my childhood and the things I used to love when I was younger. It's been an amazing trip that was much needed. My goal for this summer was to be more outdoors and go camping. It seems like the more chaotic my life is, the more I need to connect with nature. It's kind of ironic when I think about it. A lot of the time when I was younger, I would complain about doing this. I think I did it so much I eventually found it boring. But as an adult, camping seems like the only thing I'm actually looking forward to. It's a nice break from my life, especially with everything going on right now. This trip reminded me of my current life. While we experienced an unexpected storm that changed the course of our trip, we ended up with an experience that truly bonded us. And that is life. I might have lost my job, but just like the storm, it won't last forever, and better times will come.